Hi guys, welcome to Book of Shayla. Today we are doing a layout for Rediscover Your Stash that Sarah Scraps puts on every month. And this month it is to rediscover our stickers, and that's what I'm going to try to do. I am going to combine this with Scrap Squad's 12 Days of Spring Scrap Lifts Day 10. Here is the layout. For those of you that don't know, Scrap Squad is a Facebook group, and every Thursday, they put out a new scrap lift, and then every quarter, they do 12 days of spring, 12 days of summer, 12 days of fall, 12 days of winter. You get the idea. Anyway, so this was day 10, which I am behind on, but that's okay. Also, my weekly product focus for this week are to use my dies. So for these pieces here, I have pulled this die set from Bramble Fox. We have the notebooks on one side, and we have even more notebooks on this side. So those are the dies I'm going to use. I have been trying to do at least 1 or 2 travel layouts a week because my travel pictures are out of control, and I'm taking 3 more trips this summer. And so I've got to get some of those old trips done. I'm down to the pictures that I don't know what to do with, but I've just got to use them. So that is what I'm going to be focusing on today. It's this picture of my daughter and I, and my husband and the Beta Club, which is a honor organization at our school. This is us on our way to Louisville. We drove across to Louisville, I guess, east to Louisville. And this was our second stop, and my daughter and I took a fun little selfie. My plan is there's a little bit of mixed media in the background, so I'm going to go off camera and do that and let it dry. I have pulled this Echo Park Away We Go, and then I've pulled some stickers from the American Crafts Coast to Coast collection. I have 2 sets of these puffy stickers. I don't need a whole lot of paper, but I'll show you what I have. I have this coral colored with these stamps on the back. I have this blue compass with this icon on the back. I have some clouds with this yellow. This is also that paper, these yellow flowers. I have the motel key with this on the back. This is another one of those blues. That's more of the stamp. I have this geotag with cut aparts. I have this dot paper with suitcases, and I have, those are all scraps. My 12 by 12, I have this arrow with globes. There's some more of that words with the tags. And then I have this sticker sheet, the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. So what my plan is I'm going to use white cardstock. Like I said, I'm going to do a little mixed media in the background. I'm going to use my papers for the circle and to use my dies along it. And then all this stuff, all these flowers, is going to be a sticker sneeze. Now, it's been a long time since I've done a sticker sneeze, but you know, I'm supposed to use stickers. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use as many of these stickers that I think I can get in this diagonal. I will mat this too, and that's my plan. So I'm going to go do my mixed media and cut out my dies, and I'll be back. All right, let me show you what I did. I took speckled egg, and I did the packaging technique and then did some splatters. Then I took Uncharted Mariner and this stamp set from Close to My Heart and did this Off We Go. I cut out my circle, just using the Making Memories. And I'm going to put it pretty darn close to this because, and yeah, I think it's actually a little bigger than the one in the scrap lift, but I just did it whatever size I felt like, you know, it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. All right, I backed my photo, and it's going to go here. I cut out with 3 different dies So I'm going to have to cut these apart. Well, yeah, to make them a little longer, I'm going to cut them apart so that I can okay, there's one. I did these tickets. Do these behind it. There's two. And I'll do this a little more precise. And then I did this like torn notebook. So there's three. And I also have this border strip from the stickers that I'm going to do. So let me get it. I'm actually going to lay it down first, but I'm going to cut a little bit off of it because I don't want it to go the whole way. So I'm going to put it down first. And actually, I'm going to kind of cut it in half too, just so I can put it, make it as long or as short as I want. Okay. Then I'm going to put this one down. I tell you, if you've never bought dies from Bramble Fox, you should. They are stinking amazing. They cut so easily, excuse my grammar. They're awesome. I love their dies. Uh-oh, time for some new tape, of course. Because that's the way we roll here. Okay, I don't have one open. Jeez, I have a lot of extra tape. Didn't realize that. That's all right. That's good because in a couple of months, or actually in about a month, I'm hoping I'll be scrapbooking a bunch because school will be out. Woo! I can do it, right? I only have like 4 weeks. I don't even remember. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 weeks left. The end is near. It is in sight, and I know I can. I say that. There are days when I don't know that I can, but we're gonna say we can. Positive attitude, right? Okay. Now let me do the yellow. Okay, and the blue. And I might have to change these up just a tad. You know what? I already know I want this closer, and I'm gonna do the blue on the other side of it. So you can still see that this is tickets. I hope everybody goes and checks all the other Rediscover Your Stash people. I enjoy rediscovering my stash. I enjoy having, if you can't tell by my weekly product focus, I enjoy having a focus on one product to work it into my layouts. That's just, I just work better that way. So when I'm like looking for embellishments and stuff, I'm not quite so all over the place. I'm like, okay, I've got to use stickers. Let me pull out my stickers. All right, so there's that. So I said I am going to do a sticker sneeze. So let's look at the stickers here. I want to do this. Off we go. I'm going to put adventure. Kind of wish that G wasn't so big. Adventure. Well, they have their title down here, so let's put it down here. Adventure. Let's do vacation adventure. Although, you can see, yeah, vacation adventure. And then enjoy the journey is going to go over here. Okay, what else can I use? Big ones, small ones, I love them all. Let's put a suitcase down here. I'm just really trying to use these up. Couldn't you tell? Let's go ahead and do a relax. Little tag. Exciting day, because anytime we get to travel is an exciting day. Okay. So there's all those. I kind of got this out because I was thinking I could use, well, I could use this Go. I also kind of like this, but I don't know. I don't really want that many more title-y things. Travel buddies. I do want that one because my daughter and I are travel buddies. That is for sure. We love to travel together. Actually, both kids and I love to travel together. Or at least I love to travel with them. I hope they love to travel with me. And then I do like this. The places we go, the people we meet, the memories we create. I'm going to put that. I think I'm going to put it down here like this. And this let's go can go up here like so. I'm just sticking them down, guys. I can move them. All right, so I think that's going to be all that I put with that one. But let's look at this. We've got all kinds of stuff. So let's just start with the flowers to build up our clusters. I probably should have done this first, but you know I never do that, right? Why start that? So I want a flower here. And a flower here. Okay. I can put another flower here. And another flower. Let's put it up here. I know, guys. I know. I should start with that stuff, but I never do. I start with like, okay, let's start with puppies. It's okay. It's okay. It doesn't matter. They all get on there. It just makes my life a little tougher because I like to do things the hard way. Okay, so we did that. I like the map. I like the stamp. And I'm just kind of going back and forth so that I try not to make it too heavy. One side heavier than the other. Okay. Put some suitcases up here. You know what? I think I want this down here like that. Yeah, I like that better. I have a camera I can add. I really ought to put some of this on foam. So let's just get the foam out. That's not the right scissors. Those are not the right scissors. There we go. Oh, I have another flower I can add. I know this isn't an exciting process to watch me just stick stickers down, but that's okay. I hope you enjoy watching my process of how I do things. So let's do the camera here. Okay. Next we have Road Trip USA because it was a road trip. We'll stick that one up on foam tape too. Okay, since I found another flower, I'm going to put it down here underneath this foam. I kind of think I'm going to do it like this way, like this. Yeah, I like that better. Well, no, I don't. I'm going to put it like that, and then it's just covering up the gray, which is fine. Okay. I have a compass. I can, you always use a compass, right, when you're traveling? I don't, but GPS, compass, same thing, right? I think so. So let's put our compass up here with our map. We have some detour ahead because we would stop and see things. So that's going to be our detour. Those are going to be our detour. There were 3 Suburbans traveling together, and that was always fun. And the other 2, now girls, I'm not trying to be a feminist or anything, but let's just talk girl to girl for a minute. The other 2 were driven by men. And I don't know about the men, and it wasn't my man. My man was in the Suburban with me. But I don't know about y'all's men, but for some reason, when they're leading or whatever, they don't really pay attention to what's happening behind them. So several times, you know, was I in the end? No, I was in the middle. But several times my GPS would be like, you're going to exit left. And I'm like, okay. And then the person in front of me would not get over to the left and would not get over to the left and would not get over to the left. And I'm like, are we going a different route? Like, I hated to just do my own thing in case, you know, they had something else planned. Because like the boss lady, the sponsor, was in the first Suburban. And so I'd just be like, okay. And then at the last second he gets over, I'm like, why? Come on, guys, let's go. Let's do this first. But anyway, but it was funny, but it kind of stressed me out a little bit, not gonna lie. We're gonna place some geotags and some hearts. But it was fine. It was fine. It was always fine, but it did stress me out a little bit. We're gonna do some arrows. Geotag down here. What else do I have? Here's another arrow I can do. That's not laid. Hold on, this is not laid down at all, and I don't know why. There we go. Another arrow up here. What else? I could do. Let's do some hearts. Some more hearts. So here's a yellow heart. Yeah, let's put the yellow heart here. A coral heart. There. I mean, I do have a car. We could do that. enjoy the journey. Put my car there, maybe. There we go. Like that. That's cute. All right, and I think all that's left that I could use, because I'm too much of a literal scrapbooker, guys. I can't put cactus, I can't put hot air balloons, so I can't put palm trees because that's not what we were doing. So those will have to go for another day. But I do have, if you never go, you'll never know. I am going to use several of these little sayings because I just like that on travel layouts. I already have enjoyed the journey. Yes, and it's crooked, so let's fix that. But I do have travel notes that I could also put on here somewhere. How about here? And I think that's it. So that is going to be my layout. I think I got several stickers on here. Like I said, it's just a great big old sticker sneeze. There we go. I can talk, I promise. But thank you so much for joining me. Go check out everybody else that's playing along with the Rediscover Your Stash. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.